When I attend conferences, most old people who have seen it all, who have done things, always tell us, yes, young people, that read books, learn to read books. A lot of wisdom has been hidden behind the pages. And I never used to understand that thing. Actually, I was a very lazy reader way back from school. That even you could give me a poem to read that is just 7 lines. I'll tell you I would read it. I don't know, it was laziness of the brain, but I was just not interested in reading. Reading long passages, even if it was an exam headache. But I'm here to share something very amazing today. I love to welcome everyone to the amazing channel, and I'm here to share some of the good stuff about reading. I started my reading journey way back in the first lockdown, being inspired by a friend that I would love to shout out here. My friend Derek Mugabe, in case you're watching this. Hi. He inspired me to begin reading. With the process of lockdown, we have done own businesses, we have ran here and there, we have done work, and every time you wake up, they tell you more 14 days to go, more 14 days to go. Then we said, as we are waiting for us to go back to school, why don't we be boosting our knowledge and widening our understanding by opening those pages and reading? So we installed some reading app. Actually, it was free. It was called Light Reader, and we started reading these books. And our first book to read, just to get the flow of the reading juices moving. Everyone picked their own book, but we picked a book that was called Love and Lust, which is more like a movie. It has very few pages, and it was very easy to read, very simple English, and easy to finish. And in like 2-3 days, the book is done. Like then wanted to pick some other book, like as per what you wanted to do for, and that's where my love for reading started. I may not sit down and read for days and days reading a book until it gets done, but at least I would maybe listen to a book that is close to 10 hours. But learning how to read slowly by slowly with those small novels, storybooks, they're more like movies. I don't know what they call that, non-fiction, fiction, I don't know. But like it's like more like it flows. I don't know, the writer was the magic just in there. Like it just flows so well. So I get to read these books, and it increased my level of curiosity. Like I wanted to read more, to know more. Like if I want to learn about something, I just want to get into those pages, read about it. If I don't have time, like I want to read it so quick, I just come on here on YouTube. There are very many audiobooks that are free, so you don't have any excuse as a reason as why you don't read. Reading of this century does not mean that you sit down with a book and begin opening pages. You can still read listening to a book. You can still read opening the pages. Or you can still read. I think there is an AI that reads for you. I know it is there, though I do not know which or what it is, but I know it's there. So you just pick something and read. So that's where my learning spirit started developing, and right now it's getting worse. I think since this year started, I've so far done like 5 books, not bad. This is my second year into the reading spirits, and I'm very grateful for the wisdom that I've been able to add onto myself. Like there is a way it stretches your brain, and everything just looks different. And like you can get to experience something today that your mama has never told you, your father has never told you, not your mentor, not your friends, but you will find it under those pages. And when you face with that situation, maybe you read it back, or you have simply just read it, or you're struggling with it, and then you read it, you are able to pick a solution just immediately. So a few days back, I picked a book that I listened to. I didn't open pages, but now I read. See how easy the century is getting. So I read this book by listening to it. And this book was Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. why did I pick this book? As a creative, like we get so called back, I get called back to show or share whatever I'm working on, with the fear that how will people see me? How will people judge me? Will people think this is good? Is it good enough? Maybe let me just first keep it for a while until it gets better, then maybe I can share it. Actually, starting this YouTube channel, I started this YouTube channel and I posted videos for close to 2 months and I have not posted it anyone. Maybe the way you see people posting on WhatsApp groups that, hey guys, come and subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's my WhatsApp group status. No, I only shared to a few people who I knew believed in me a lot. Believed in me a lot. They're the only people I shared to my YouTube channel link, and all that I was suffering from failure to show my work. Like I thought, like I'm not yet so good about with this thing of video content creation or recording videos. So let me first keep my work in, so that by the time I share it, it's going to be fire. And unfortunately, that was not the case. After reading this book, I just woke up. Said, let me share all the rubbish, all the imperfections, put myself out there, so that you guys, like, immediately I began to do that. Like, you get people giving you their ideas, like, you're doing this well, maybe here I can change a thing, here I can improve, this you're doing fire. But if I kept my work, no one would help me critique my work and help me to identify the points where I needed to improve. You get me? So that's why I picked this book, and today I would love to share with you some of the things that I have learned from the book, that my key pointers that I've learned. I'll share them one on one till the end. And to start with, this book says that you should, me and you, we should share our everyday work. Like if you're working on a project, share the different bits of whatever you are doing on every single day. If you are an artist, share your process. If you're going to choose paper today, tell us why you chose sugar paper, not a white paper. Why you chose to draw using a big pen instead of using a nice clear pen. Tell us every day. Like, you document those small things. People are interested in knowing the entire process, the smallest detail that you just ignore and you say, that is just simple. I think people will not be interested in it. People just want those small things, like you just share the little bits. Like today, I only drew on the legs. Or if you're recording videos like I do, just share, like today I only worked on a script, a simple script like of this video, please watch out because I'll be posting it very soon. The other lesson is, do not get scared of being an amateur. Being an amateur is very okay. Actually, I made peace with myself that it is very okay to be imperfect, because guess what? I'm going for this journey for my first time. It's like if I'm going to a trip for my first time, I'll not drive like go directly straight because I know where I'm going. But since it's my first time and maybe I'm an amateur, and I agreed and I allowed myself that I will reach a place and I'll find two diverting roads, and then I'll have to ask, where do I go? Is it right or left? Like, just allow yourself to be an amateur. Allowing yourself to be an amateur allows you to spread out, like just put things out, whether they're perfect or imperfect, because when you put yourself into the perfection or the expert level, you are forced to, maybe you're going to be forced to procrastinate because you want things too perfect. Maybe the perfect situation has not yet appeared, maybe the perfect equipment has not yet arrived, then you just need everything to be on point. This book says it's very okay to be an amateur, to do things imperfect. Like, imagine if you shared your first art piece and 1 year from now you share that same art piece, or you share something that is close, or you redo it, or you compare with what you're doing at that time. The level of improvement is satisfying. Now imagine if you didn't show your work then. You don't have anything to show that you guys, you know what? Testimony. I started from this, and now I'm at this level after this period of time. This is how I have improved. It's so rewarding. Find your voice by trying things that you love. Try things that you love. Anything that you love, do it. Of late on the internet, everyone is saying, niche down, do something specific, do something that's is going to take you for a long period of time. But me, my advice to the 20 years self or fellow that is watching this, I am only saying, my darling, you are still my darling or my handsome gentleman around here. You are still young to say that I want to be identified as this or that. You may close opportunities and doors for yourself. So go ahead and do what you love. Maybe do it in seasons, but do it. Like, don't be caged down, because it's going to reach a time where you can't spread out. You're going to be fixed into one thing. But if you allow yourself to do all the things that you love in different seasons or timings, ensuring that you keep focused, you will realize the gifts that God gave you when He was sending you until this earth. And when you tap into that blessing, I know you'll be a blessing to those who are around you and to yourself, and you'll feel the rewarding that comes with it. So don't be fixed. Show your work by sharing what you love. You love food, share it. You love to travel. Whenever you travel, let the world know that you traveled. You love to cook. Whenever you are cooking, let the world know that you are cooking. You love to watch art. Whenever you watch the art gallery, please show us what you love, because we will connect with you based on what you love. Like, I can connect with a fellow swimmer because she loves or he loves something that I also love. There is this one thing that stood out for me in this book, and it was very funny for me, but very quite real and on point. He said that one day you'll be dead, so you don't have nothing to lose. Think about that. One day you will be dead, so you have nothing to lose. Just do you. I don't have anything to add on that. I'll go to my next lesson. Tell a story of whatever you are working on. Like, what is the story behind that influences a certain thinking? What is the story behind that influences a certain character? Or why have you decided to pick color yellow? Why? Maybe it's because when you are growing up, like, share the story behind the things that you are doing. People want to connect. They connect more with stories. Like, we all love to be told stories of how things came about, how things are done in a certain way. So, using your work, tell a story by sharing the behind of the scenes of whatever you are doing, not the only perfect done product. Think the process. When you are doing the process of whatever you are doing, share the story behind the scenes action, and use that to document. Take this is saying, take whatever you are doing like an opportunity for you to document your journey. Instead of you working in dark corners and hiding and doing all this hard work. Of course, there are very many quotes that are going on online that you first have to keep whatever you're working on, then you shock people with the good information that you have come up with. This book says otherwise. It is saying that you should document your process. Where did the idea all start? I imagine myself a few years from now, I'll watch my first video and they say, I had too much confidence to even get out of the camera. Look at what this, look at the lighting, look at that. And it is motivating to someone who wants to go down that journey, looking at what you documented from the day you started. Because some of the people we see today who did not document their journeys, they get to mislead us, guys. Like, you see someone who is too good, and now you want to compare yourself to those people, but they did not document their journey, so you can't see the day that they broke down. You can't see their first day, that it was very imperfect. Because me, always where I pick my inspiration, I usually look at what that person was like when they started and how they are today before I begin comparing myself to them. When I look at where they started, like, let me say YouTube and YouTube videos, if I find someone that I like so much, I like their video style and all those things, I go back to the very first videos, the very first 2 videos of their channel, and if they have not deleted them, if they are still there, and they allow themselves to document their process and the journey of improvement, you just see that, yeah, I think I will also get better, because this person also was worse when they were just starting. So document your journey. Let someone look at your work later, after you have inspired very many, and they see how you are able to get all those milestones to where you are. If you are watching till this part of the video, I love to appreciate you, and thank you for reaching this part of the video. Hope you learned a thing or two. What I can say as I sign out is that read and learn more. Be curious to boost what you already know. There is nothing like, I'm too full of knowledge. No. You can always learn something new every day. You can always share something new every day. You can always influence someone with that imperfect work that you are sharing. I don't know, there are very many people I've met. I love to shout out to everyone that watches my statuses on WhatsApp or stories, or comes here on YouTube to watch and maybe leaves a comment or likes. Or when you meet me and you tell me, oh my God, Carol, I'm your secret fan, I'm always excited. But imagine if I was not documenting my journey, no one would know what I'm working on. No one would know that Carol loves to talk on camera, and this is her. You don't know what this I'm sharing, the opportunities that it's about to open for me. I don't know. You also denying yourself the opportunity to share whatever you are working on is closing some doors for you in the future. You don't know what that you're sharing will open for you doors in the future. So with my imperfections, with my flaws, with my amateurness, there are still people who find beauty, who find value in whatever I speak about, in whatever I share, and that is a motivation that fuels me to the next level. But if I was not sharing whatever I was working on, even those days where I have zero energies to even come here and talk to you guys, I would have no motivation to do it. But since I allowed myself to be an amateur, to let people judge me, to let people correct me, to let people grow with me, I am able to inspire people. I am able to get corrections. I'm able to get people who want to grow with me, and 10 years from now or 5 years from now, we shall be cool. I love you guys who have watched until this part of the video. I love to say bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and if you reached this far of the video and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel, and please leave for me a comment so that I know that you came and watched this video. And then let's see you again.